We're gonna be doing drugstore on this side and high-end on this side. I love doing these dupes because I always love to see how accurate everything claims to be, you know? So this I bought today. This was about, I believe it was like $12 or $13. I don't remember the prices, so I will list them down below. And this Hourglass, this is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. And I have tried this once before, but I think the way I applied it wasn't the greatest, so I am retrying it again. I'm giving it another chance. But both of them are supposed to be like skin perfecting primers. This one has SPF in it, and this one does not. It's just that this is, of course, you know, NYX, and this is the higher end, so I want to see how well they hold up my makeup. So we're going to be applying these. As you can see, I already have my eyebrows and my eye makeup's already done. Nothing on my face. So we are going to start with the Hourglass primer. And I believe it comes with a little like stick. So I kind of just like dab it into those areas. So we're going to dab it. And my oiliest parts, because I have very oily skin, my oiliest parts are always my nose area, my chin, and just this T-zone area. It's always oily. Alright, so we're gonna start. And I do have a little bit of fallout from the glitter in my eyeshadow, but it's okay. So we're gonna do that. I kind of just like pat it in, and then we just rub it. Oh, put a little bit on my chin here. So we're just gonna like rub it in. And I do like the consistency of this. It's very smooth. It's white at first, but it just kind of like sinks into the skin. Okay, I'm just gonna do half here. That pretty much makes a good difference already. Now we're gonna do the second side, which is the Angel Mineral Veil. So we are gonna see if this dupe holds up. And it's probably a white consistency too. Yes, it is. So I always take my primers, especially when they're in this consistency. I kind of just rub them like to warm them up. And I'm just gonna do the same exact thing. We're gonna put this on my face. Kind of like this makes it a little bit smoother, I feel. So by now it's like pretty much sunken into my face. So my next step, usually what I like to do, but I think I will skip it until I'm done with my foundation. I always color correct. So I'm gonna skip that, but I'm gonna go into the next two dupes, and I'm excited to see how they both hold over. More so because one has a lot of hype than the other. Even though the other, I haven't, you know, it's a good brand, of course, but we're going to get into that right now. So what I am talking about are skin serums, and those are definitely the huge rage right now. So what I have and what I finally bought, I have two of them, but we're going to try one today, is the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but almost everyone on YouTube and Instagram and every beauty blogger knows about this little skin serum. So I finally bought a small one because I wanted to know what the hype was about. And I do love using oils on my face, and it took a while for me to actually like get used to using them. I usually just use like a rose hip oil, a rose hip seed oil that's very, very good for your skin. So I bought this, and I also have the Volcano Elixir, but I'm going to do a separate review on the two of them, hopefully within the next week or so. I'll be having that up. So I'm going to be using that on this side before my foundation. On the other side, which is supposed to be the dupe, is the NYX Honey Dew Me Up Serum. And they are both, of course, this is cheaper. This is $16. This was close to like $35 for the same size. But, you know, it's pretty much the same thing, they claim. So with these rose elixirs, they're supposed to be, you know, beauty oils that help just balance your skin. They have collagen, you know, like they're supposed to even out your skin tone. Not so much control oil, but I do find that a lot of beauty oils do, more so because your skin is, you know, doesn't have to produce as much oils anymore because you're putting it on your skin, which is, well, that's a whole other story. But the difference with this one, it has honey in it. I don't think that the rose elixir does. The ingredients in rose, this has rose hip seed oil, which I was just talking about, pumpkin seed oil, 24 karat gold, and this also has gold flakes. And the reason why is it's supposed to increase skin radiance is what it says, so we'll find out. This has lemongrass oil, orange peel oil, and then vitamin E. This one has main ingredients honey, gold flakes, collagen for smoother skin, And that's pretty much all they have on the packet. There's probably more ingredients in the back, but those are the primary ingredients. What I'm gonna do is we're just gonna apply it on the skin before foundation. I have tried this with my beauty blender and just blended it into my skin, but that will be for another video. You can see some of the gold flakes. Oop, one spilled, it's okay. What I'm gonna do is just we're gonna use like 3 drops of it on my left side of the face. Blend it and just like kind of pat it into my skin, because that's really what they say to do, is to pat these like oils into the skin. So that's all I'm gonna really do. Just on one side of my face. And you can see a little bit of the oiliness when you first apply it, but it usually does go away, and your skin sinks it in. So that's what I'm going to do. The same thing with my primers. It's very important to let all of these oils just sit on your skin for 2 minutes at least. And this is different because this has like a little applicator on it, which is, I think, is a little bit better. Ooh, it smells really good. It smells really good. The other one smells like orange. Right? So I just put 4 because I kind of don't want to put too much. A little stickier, but I do like it. It feels very light on my skin. So now that everything has sat in on my face, I will be applying my foundation, and the foundation is also new. These are all new products that I am trying, so it's like a first impressions type of video. So I'm gonna be using the new Anastasia, and I just ordered this online. I got it today. The Anastasia stick foundation in the color Chestnut. As I was saying, I love stick foundations. I feel like they're easy to control. It's a little bit like a sterile type of thing, because at least like you're not like touching your hand or your brush or whatever, because it kind of just like goes onto your face, whatever. So I'm gonna do it on both sides because I want to see the color. I didn't do any color correcting because I want to see how this truly matches my skin tone. I always do like a little triangle, right? A line down my nose, like stick there, and then one here and there. That's usually how I apply stick foundation. We're gonna blend with my favorite Artiste brush. It's good, I like it. I like the coverage. People were complaining that this foundation doesn't blend well, so I was kind of leery when I was about to buy it, but I'm like, I can blend anything. Literally, you can blend anything. It's all about the technique. And practice, of course. Okay, it's nice. So this is how the foundation looks so far. I think that it's a perfect color match. It's like not too red, but it's not, you know, like super cakey. It looks very smooth, like skin. It feels very light on my skin, and I love that about a foundation. I love when foundation feels like light and that you're actually not wearing foundation. So what I'm going to end up doing really quickly is I'm just going to finish out the rest of my makeup. I'm just going to highlight, contour really quickly. So I'm back. So I'm not fully done. As you can tell, I already did my blush, I did a little bit of contour, and I did highlight with my Anastasia concealer in the color 6.25. And I put some lipstick on too. Now my last step is the highlight, and I'm using a different highlighter today, and that's the reason why I wanted to show you guys. So they're both holographic highlighters. Look at that, isn't it so pretty? All things I just got today. So this is the Milk Makeup Holographic Stick. The holographic stick in the color Supernova. And it is a pretty color. I did just swatch it a little bit before I made this video because I wanted to know what I was getting into. So this is the color. It's like a very pretty, like purplish kind of color, as you can see. On my skin tone, maybe it's different, you know, but for the darker skin tone it is that. And for the Anastasia kit, the glow kit, this is a glow kit by her, Moonchild. So it's similar aspects where it's holographic. So like this pink is like a whitish pink. It's very pretty. I was playing around with these before. And then like this purple here, it's like really pretty. I think that's the one I want to try. But this white, this blue ice, color is also really, really nice. And I was gonna mix the white and the purple together. This side will be Milk, and this side will be the Anastasia. So since it's a stick and I have foundation, I don't want to mess it up. So I'm gonna use a brush. I'm just using the Zoeva Classic Shader, and I'm just gonna like pat it on. So let's try it. See. It's purple though. I don't know how I feel about like a purple color on my cheek like that, but it's so pretty. Could just like pat it on. I probably will add of that blue highlight. So that is the holographic color. I don't know why I felt like it had a little bit more pigment to it. We're gonna use that Blue Moon color on top of it. I love highlight. That's pretty. I'm gonna use the blue color here. Look at that. So this is the final look. I do feel that the drugstore side definitely held up to the higher end side, and I always feel that way with certain drugstore products. So I will be probably making a further review of different dupes that I have for the higher end and the lower end stuff. I do love the foundation. I feel like it's very natural. It fits my skin tone perfectly. The highlight, of course, I think I love highlights, and I do love this color. This is from the Blue Moon, and I did add a little bit of the Anastasia because I do kind of prefer the Anastasia. I always like my highlights as powders, but that's just me personally. But the Milk product is very, very nice, and I think I would use it again. I do appreciate the time that you guys have taken to watch my video, and please like, comment, and subscribe. I will definitely be making more videos as the weeks go forward. I do have a few ideas that I will be doing, different looks that I'm going to try and make into my own, and I really appreciate everyone watching. Thank you so much.